looking for?
No, I'm just talking about the side.
So yes, just string. Looking for the replace. Ah, look at that. Replace. Replace all. Replace first. Replace character old character. Character new. That sounds like the one we want. So you click on it, and it's going to take you here and tell you what to do. Eventually, a lot of these you're going to get good enough. We're going to see what they are. So public string replace returns a new string resulting from replacing all occurrences of the old character with the new character. Okay. Examples. Mesquite in your cellar, replace E with O, gives you back mosquito in your collar. Okay? So I give it a sequence of characters called, that's what a string is. The replace method, I give it a letter, which is my old letter, and a letter that's my new letter. Okay. So I'm not going to do it, so we want this called Ola printer. All right, so in Ola printer, all right, public static void main string args. All right, now, what does this assignment say I'm supposed to do? Write a program, Ola printer, that's the class name, that switches the letters E and O in a string. Use the replace method repeatedly. Demonstrate that the string hello world turns into Ola world.
Repeatedly mean like more than once?
Yeah.
Why would you want to do it? I mean,
Well, let's see. Let's see if why. All right. So how do I make a string? Let's make a string called hello world. How do I do that in the computer? Anytime I have a variable, I have to do two things. The variable type and the variable name. Just like creating an object. So the variable type is a string. And what are we going to call it? What's the name going to be? Anything you want. I'm going to call it string x. Equals assign hello world. Anything in quotes is a string. Okay? So hello world is now x. So if I told the computer to print x, what's it going to print? Hello world, because that's the way he said is store it inside of it.
could you put like a full word in there? Like
Not for replace. Not this version of replace. This version of replace takes one letter and replaces it with another letter.
What is the new word? Like, what does that say to the computer? String new word. The string dogs way created. Oh no, actually I got it now. Never mind.
Now, I'm going to have a problem if I do this, right? What's my problem going to be?
New word is this word. Yeah.
It's only going to do the E's with the O's. And then if I try to do all the O's with the E's, I'm going to wipe out everything. So this is a common programming problem. Not this specifically, but this concept. And programming is concepts. It's really not learning specific words. It's a thought process. So if I've got letters, I've got my E's that need to become O's, and I've got O's that need to become E's, but I can't do them at the same time. I need to save one of these as something completely random, don't I? Right? So it doesn't disappear on me. Because I'm just going to comment these out so you can think about it. We'll try this, because the next thing I need to do is I need to say string final word equals new word, replace my O's with E's, right? System out println final word. Close my bracket. So what does this do? I take my original word, I go through and I make all of my E's O's. Now, what is new word equal at this time? If I make all of my E's O's, what is new word? New word, we're going to make a comment so we can keep track. New word equals what? every E becomes an O, right? So I've got that, right? Holo world, right? Now, what do I want to do now? That was new word. What does final word equal now? I make all my O's E's. So now what does that do?
Yeah.
Is that what I wanted to do? No, because I lost some data, didn't I? So this is where we're going to sort of cheat. Let's do that so we can save them. Okay? So now what does new word equal? Hello world, right? Let's call this second word. Now if I make all the O's E's, this is an I, right? And then I get hello world, right? And now can I get my O's back where they're supposed to be? Where's the O supposed to be and when we're all said and done with this? Where the E was originally, we sort of temporarily stored it as an I so we didn't lose it. Okay? So now string final word equals second word, replace all of my I's, which were my temporary storage things, with E's. Or O's, sorry. And then print it. So this is why I said use it multiple times, because you can't do it all at once. Okay? And since I'm switching two things around, I have to save one of them sort of temporarily. And this is a common thing we're going to do with arrays. If I've got 2 bits of data in a storage like this and I want to switch them, I can't put this one here because then I lose my original one. So what I do is I take this one, I put it down here out of the way, move that one over, and move it back. Same sort of thing here. I got to hide my E's as I's so I can do all the other steps and I don't destroy the order. Now if I compile this, no syntax errors, okay. Ola world, look at that. We are geniuses.